I'm not, no, to dainty person.
Yes, Brian.
So tell me about your obsession with your top hat.
I am a little bit obsessed with top hats. First of all, I think that they are magical. There's something magical about it. I love them. I've used them in a lot of photo shoots, a lot of videos. I wear it all the time. I love it. Incidentally, things never changed, by the way. When I was a kid, Monopoly, I always chose the top hat.
So is that like your good luck charm?
You know what? Maybe it is a good luck charm. No, I don't think it.
Gives you comfort.
I don't think of it as a luck charm. Comfort, no. I think it's more of like
Empowers you. It's your Superman suit.
It's the Mr. in Mr. Betty Davis. And this is my megaphone. This is something that I'm sure if anyone who knows my work right now, they'll have seen this many times, and they'll see it many more. Live shows, videos, everything. I like it. These are my little family. I have all these little things in my life these eclectic little things that I love to keep incorporating in my stuff.
You use a line in one of your songs, Inya, and it's also on a clothing line.
Yes. In my song Love Soundtrack, in the bridge of Love Soundtrack, that I wrote a couple of years ago, I just went on this I sing this tangent, it's like a chant, on this like orchestral background of a bridge. After I had finished the song, and maybe even a year after or so, I was listening and I was like, oh, I love these words, Inya. So I always get it into my head, and I put it in front of me on a screen, and I start playing around with it, and I'm like, I really love this. I'm gonna make it a brand. So I actually trademarked this brand. So the brand Inya is a trademark, and I am currently developing shirts, hats, shoes. Can you see this? Where's my Inya logo here? Can you see this? My shoes, and surfboards, hopefully. I have one made right now, but I'd like to do some surfwear. So that's what it is. Oh, and then to even take it a step further, because I'm obsessive like that, I wrote a song called Inya, and the new collection of songs, my album, is called Inya.
So what exactly does Inya stand for?
Well, you can take it either way. Some people take it really pervertedly.
You can take it either way.
You can take it either way, Inya.
So the double meaning.
Well, I don't have to explain it to you.
You have the perverted one, and then what's the other one?
It is up to the audience. Well, I personally, my interpretation of it is what you are. What is Inya? What is your nature? What do you do? What do you have to say? It's provocative.
Gotcha. The entertainment company NEOLUX.
NEOLUX. Yes, I'm glad that you're bringing up actually all of these subjects, because people get them confused. They think that Inya is my name, or the Inya, and the NEOLUX is what this and that, whatever. It's basically three parts to my empire as of right now, which is Mr. Betty Davis is the music, Inya is my clothing line, and NEOLUX is my entertainment company that I officially started. It's actually incorporated, an incorporated company that I initially started as a kind of a record label that I owned that was going to kind of represent me as an artist. I was with this manager and he was kind of guiding me through the steps of just kind of building this foundation. But incidentally, it is a company that I run because I work hands-on with it. I edit videos, I shoot short movies. I do different things in that respect. So that is my that is the umbrella for that part of my work.
What kind of music do you like?
What kind of music do I like? I will say that I there's no music that I don't like. There's no music that I don't like. But I grew up on I grew up on classical. I missed out on a lot of those bands and all that stuff that was going on during all of my friends' childhoods. So my foundation during those years isn't very good. But
what kind of bands?
I mean, whatever they were into during the time that I was blindly tunnel visioned on classical artists.
What would this be? What years? Like 90s?
Yeah, 90s.
So like Nirvana,
80s, 90s, 80s, 90s, and today. I know of these artists. Yes, I know of these artists, but I never engaged with them because I was in a different mindset. But also, my favorites that I like, back to the subject, classical, like we said, but 70s, classic rock, because I grew up with that. So my dad used to play, he'd be like jamming with the air guitar to like CCR and Pink Floyd. So that's in my skin, and I love that. Yes, and my mom was obsessed with Elvis, so I really like Elvis a lot. And she used to light candles and have like this weird seance ceremony on his birthday and his death. It was so weird. And she'd be like crying and had a candle on his record. I think it's kind of where things started building on me.
I'm not, no, dainty person.